welcome everybody, it's Dan. Hope you're well today. So welcome to a podcast show. In this episode, I want to talk about order bumps and increasing revenue for your business. And usually we're talking about online stuff generally, but some of this can be used for, if you're a retail shop, some of the stuff we're going to talk about today can be used in a retail environment as well. But generally this is on your landing page, this is at the point of sale. If you can get people to your website, they read all the content that's on your website, and then they go and they buy, they click the button to buy, they go to the landing page to buy, which is where they're putting all the credit card details. You can add what we call an order bump, and as well as them buying the actual product, they can also buy extra things, and it's those extra things that are going to increase revenue for you, don't cost you anything, but just generate some extra cash. And that's what we want to talk about today, and hopefully that might help you this year just generate some extra cash for your business, really, on your online digital sales. Obviously you've got to get the sale first, but at that point of sale the best time to upsell is literally at the point of sale or immediately after the point of sale. So when, I'm sure you've seen these, where you go online, you place an order, and then page 2 says, before we complete your order, how about this? And then you go, no. And then page 3 goes, okay, but you didn't want that. What about this? Now, I don't like lots and lots of those. I'm not opposed to you doing some of them, but when you've got lots and lots and lots and all you want to do is get to the end product, I am opposed to that. The other way of doing it, of course, is literally on the landing page, you click buy, a new page opens up, and it says, let's say it's a £27 training course, let's say, because we do this. So on that £27 training course, there's a little button that says, yes, please update my order to include, let's say, coaching. And usually you would want to give a discount. So, for example, and maybe we show you actually, it didn't occur to me to do that. I don't want to do that though for the shorts that we produce from this, so I'm not going to show you, but so we'll just talk about it if that's okay. So what you can do then is on that landing page, £27, and then it says how about some coaching. And normally, so our coaching currently it's £197, but we would chop that in half, so we would make it a really good offer to get people to buy that initial coaching call, or 2 calls as we do it. So it's 197 quid for 2 calls, it's £99 if you buy it right at this point in time. Otherwise you have to go back and pay full price, and that's how we do it, and that's how we get the upsell. And that's definitely something you can do, definitely something that works for us. The only question I have for us is, why did we not do it earlier? And really that's the same question for you. Why, we know that this works, why are you not doing it? And maybe it's because you don't know how to do it, and in which case this will actually help. And we're going to talk about that a little bit, and we're going to talk about what types of things you can actually have as an add-on. Now, if you're using something like ClickFunnels or Lead Pages, or even Kajabi probably does this as well, that type of software, which I always think is really expensive, it's a couple of £100 or bucks every single month. And actually, if you know how to do that on WordPress, you can just do exactly the same on WordPress. But ClickFunnels does it straight out of the box, a little bit of programming. But, if you want to go down that path, then you can do. We personally don't do it that way. We use Thrivecart, which is really cool, really good bit of software. I'll put the link in down below. And that allows us to do all sorts of order bumps and pay people. People can pay in subscriptions, or they can pay as a one-off, £500 and then 50 quid a month, or whatever you want to do. It's got lots of different options for that. And that's the system that you'll use that integrates with WordPress that will allow you to do these order bumps. So let's talk about the different types of order bumps, shall we? So the first one then is a digital add-on. A digital add-on might be, for example, it can be something like, you've got videos, they sign up for a training course, and the digital add-on is, yes, send me the audio files so I can listen to them on my mobile device. And so you can have additional digital add-ons. And the reason why we want digital add-ons, and the reason why we want to do that more than anything else, really, like coaching, for example, is because if it's a digital add-on, and let's say it's just providing the MP3s, which is not a great digital add-on, but I can't think of anything else offhand. But let's say that's it. Actually creating an MP3 is really easy. You just pull the audio out and you have it as a download. Really easy to do. And also, once you've done that once, you never have to do that again. This is why we like digital, because unlike coaching, this is the problem with coaching, is if I sell coaching, I now have to go do the coaching. Whereas if I sell a digital add-on, which might be a VIP experience, for example, or it might be so the basic course is £27, the advanced course is £100, but if you buy both together, you can have them for £77. That's a really good way of doing it. Because now, they want the basic, and I want the advanced, it's £100, but actually I'll get both for 77. Actually is good value. And this is it. This is the reason why. Is because once you've created that product and that content, you don't have to create anything else. You don't have to keep creating it every single week. One of the digital add-ons might be, for example, a workshop, a live workshop. And one of the problems with the live workshop is that you have to turn up to the workshop every single week because it's live. A different way of doing it would be to run the workshop and have it recorded, and people only get access to that once they've bought the basic product and they click the upsell, and for an extra £10 get access to our workshop that we did, which was recorded live. Everything's recorded live. It's like fresh frozen peas. But they're fresh when they were frozen. It's like recorded live. Well, how else are you going to record it? Are you going to record the recording? You know what I mean? Anyway, so that's a really nice way of doing it. £27 for the course. The live event that we did last week, or the live workshop that we did last week, you can also have that for an extra tenner. And you might go, oh, it's only an extra £10. But if you sell 100 of those, it's an extra £1,000 on work that you've already done. You don't have to do anything with, because you've already got the pre-recordings. So if you're actually running a workshop, you should be recording those workshops, and you should be keeping them. Because when you create your first product or your next product, you can have that workshop as a free of charge upgrade. Not free of charge, as a bump offer. So people can pay for the work you've already done. This is why we like this kind of stuff. Any kind of workshops that you've done that are giving advanced information, you can bundle with the product that you're doing, or but you can have it as a digital add-on. A really, really cool way of doing it. One of the other bumps that you can do, and something we do here, is you can add coaching. But like I say, one of the problems with coaching is that once you sell the upsell, so our £27 product, £197 for coaching, but if you buy it now, it's £99, plus for £27, that's £126 coming in. Brilliant. Except now, I have to go provide the coaching. But it's not that bad, because actually sometimes the coaching is a really good opportunity to build rapport with the customer, which is always good. Get to know them, get to help them, which is really good as well. But also they might have a need for something else. They might get stuck on something. I'm just noticing, by the way, there's lots of sunlight coming in. I'm getting blinded by sunlight. That's why I'm edging slowly over to this side. But that's a really nice thing to do with coaching. But if you're selling a lot of those, if you sell 20 a week, now it's 20 coaching sessions you got to do. It's really tiring to do. So that's one of the downsides of offering coaching. But one of the upsides is it's all profit. If it's £99 for an hour, £100 an hour is all right. What? And then once they come in, they might continue. After the first month, they go on to month 2, 3, 4, 5, and it happens. We have clients that signed up for coaching a year ago, and they're still coaching clients. They came in on a cheaper £99 offer, and they're still paying £200 a month. There's an extra £2.5 worth of income based off a £27 product, which is amazing, right? So these bundles or bumps, order bumps, these can really help you generate a lot more revenue if you implement them. And again, they need to be implemented at the point of sale, which is really cool. But I like coaching. I like coaching anyway, and I like helping people, and I like seeing people going, oh my gosh, I get it now. I like them getting that aha moment. But I also like to diagnose where they are and where else can we help them, because for two reasons. One, are they going to get faster results and accelerate those results? And that's good for everybody, I think. If you can help someone make more money and, enjoy life a bit more, then I think that's brilliant. But also it allows me to diagnose where they are so that we can upsell them potentially onto different things that would help them get even more results or more knowledge and education for them to move forward with. Because coaching, doesn't provide the knowledge, or it shouldn't provide the knowledge, I should say. The training should provide the knowledge. The coaching is, why have you not done this? You said you were going to do this. Why have you not done that? How about you do this? What would happen if you implemented this as an idea? And just helping, keeping them on track and online with what they should be doing. Coaching shouldn't be about transference of knowledge. That's what your training courses should be. Just I want to clarify that. Your coaching should be about helping the person getting the result from the training courses by making sure they've implemented proper time management techniques, their mental state is perfect, that you're a sounding board for coming across new ideas that you can discuss and coming out with weird and wacky ideas. We've had coaching clients for the last 5 years that literally have stayed with us for 5 years, and for them it's really cathartic having that coaching call, because now it's like, oh, I just need to speak to Dan about this, get it off my chest. And usually in those sessions we'll come out with different types of things as well. Next one then would be something like additional scripts or additional templates or PDFs. And in fact, we, on our property sourcing training, which is £27, yes, it's got the extra coaching bump offer, but also we're going to add another bump offer, which is going to be a selection of 10 or 15 leaflets. But let's just say 10 leaflets for now. These are for the leaflet dropping, currently with our graphic designer. And yes, we have to create that content now, but once that content is created, and our graphic designer who works for us full time, he's creating the leaflets in between doing all the work for all the other clients. We've got 2 graphic designers, so that's what they're doing. But once that's done, we can just have those as a bump offer, and then we can add them into the training, which is really cool. So it's just an additional leaflet that they can edit on Canva. We've designed it for them. We can change the logo and the URL and the name and all that kind of thing. But now they can just spend 3 or 4 minutes editing all the details, send it off to their printer and print 20,000 leaflets. How cool is that, right? So again, this order bump is designed to help the client get a faster result. That's the whole point of it. It's not just about you making more money. It should be about helping your client get the faster result. Now, the one thing I just want to caveat on this is, and I see this happen quite often, is they have an advert, all bells and whistles, you get all this, and so you buy it, and then you realise you can't really use it until you've bought the upgrade. And it's like, no, that's not what I was buying into. We did this just recently with an evergreen webinar software. We found we couldn't use the bloody software because it didn't include hardly anything. And it's like, well, we felt lied to. So we actually cancelled it. We didn't get a refund, but we cancelled it. And never again will we use them, you know. So now they've just ruined a customer's experience. You don't want to be doing that. And now we found a different way of doing an on-demand webinar where we upload a video elsewhere, and our landing page system that we use on WordPress. It's just a fully integrated evergreen webinar, an on-demand webinar, which is really cool. And we used to drive a load of traffic to it on Facebook ads, and now we just use organic traffic. But you don't want to be forcing your customers into order bumps. This is the point I'm trying to get to. It's like your product should be a standalone product, and the order bump should be something that really helps them get the result faster. That's what it should be. The order bump should not be something that they have to buy in order to make the original purchase work, because that's just daft, frankly. And I can't believe we even have to say that, but people do it. We just bought one, which we cancelled. Final one then would be something like bundles. So, like, you know, we've got currently we've got 3 training courses. We've got rapid course creation, we've got content creation machine, and we've got our property sourcing. We do have in the pipeline an NLP sales, and also we've got a 12-month product coming through as well, which is going to be amazing. It's all going to be drip fed. Half of it's already written, some of it's even recorded. It's going to be really awesome. So I think that's probably going to have £100 price point. So all of that is what, 254 quid, I think, if memory serves. 261. So what we might do, or what you could do, is you could just offer all of that, which has got £261 worth of value if you bought them all individually, and you could sell them all for 149 quid. So that is you bundling up all of these different courses, and it's like, well, why would you not do that? It actually makes good sense to do that. You can even do it where you're charging a monthly fee, and the person gets access to everything you've ever done. And I quite like that. Plus coaching once a week as a group session. So you could charge £97 a month. And again, these are upsells. So you drive them into your £27 product, and there on the landing page is get access to all our training. Obviously, you need enough training in order to do that. But get access to all our training, plus group coaching, 97 quid a month or 57 quid a month. Now you've got them and they're paying monthly subscriptions. It's a really, really nice way of bundling up all the products that you've got and generating a heck of a lot more cash. So, I hope you found that useful. If you've got any questions, of course, come and hit me up. Come and find me, and we'll catch up with you on the next live stream. Hope you have an awesome day. My name's Dan Latto. Take care.